What's going on, everybody? It's early. I'm trying to be quiet. My wife's still sleeping. But I thought, you know what? I gotta share. I gotta talk about this. Life has been super crazy the past couple of weeks for everybody. Obviously, everyone's going through stuff. But in my life, it's been pretty up and down, right? Stuff has been all over, and I was getting tired. I was getting worn out. I hadn't done the videos in a while. I really hadn't done exactly what I was called to do. I was providing, I was making sure everything was taken care of, but I wasn't doing what I was called to do. I wasn't walking in the purpose that God gave me specifically. And I've been listening to so many different teachings and so many different people, and they keep talking about when you're not walking in that purpose, everything around you just seems to be chaotic. It seems to be all over the place. It just seems to not be going well. And that's what we want for our life. We want everything to go well. We want to have that peace and that joy and that love that we were promised to have. But when you're not in that purpose that God has for you, everything around you is just chaotic because it's not working in the way that it's supposed to. Because we're in rebellion of what God told us to do. Look at Adam and Eve. He gave them a simple command, a very simple command, and they rebelled against that, and then everything after became chaotic. And he does the same for us. Before, like I said in my teaching the other night, before he even created you, before he even put you in the womb, he already gave you a purpose. He already gave you a specific reason why he wants you here at this time. But then we let our plans get in the way. We let our mindset come into play. We let our purpose get in the way of what he's called us to do. And so I had to really sit back and just look at where I was going, what I was doing, what was going on in my life, and just really just kind of erase the board and start over again and get back into that purpose that he has for me. And life has been so much better the past couple days. So much better. I got a great phone call yesterday with an amazing blessing that's going to be starting up soon. There's something that's just going to be right up my alley, and I'm so excited. Everything seems to be going better just with me mentally, physically. I was able to share with some of the guys on Monday night, and we were able to talk and really just get down and dirty with things and see, hey, have we been doing what God called us to do? Or have we just been letting the world control us all day, every day, just working that 9 to 5, just coming home, just spending time with ourselves, watching Netflix and just chilling and doing nothing, and we really haven't been doing what we're called to do. We've been avoiding and we've been rebelling against our purpose. So I really want to challenge people. I really want to challenge you. Listen to the teaching. You have a purpose. You have a purpose. And then sit down and really think about it. Really think about it. Because I put the question yesterday, what is your purpose? And hey, people put amazing things, right? Sharing and helping out and doing all that stuff. And that's what we're all called to do. We're called to do it. But he's also given you a very specific reason that he put you here. Because we're all supposed to be doing those things naturally. But there is a specific reason that you're here at this time. But do you know what it is? Or do you just know the generic, what you hear, from just, I don't want to get deep into that, but just the generic stuff that you hear. No, everybody's supposed to be doing that. But you have a very specific reason. A very specific reason that you're here, and purpose. A very specific purpose. There's something that you are supposed to handle and take care of, and that you are here to do it, and only you can do it. Because when God created you, that's where it talks about in Psalms that you were fearfully and wonderfully made. Fearfully and wonderfully made. And when you look up fearfully, in Hebrew, it's talking about when an artist is putting something together and they're so scared to make a mistake. So they're just so detailed. They're just paying attention so much because they want it to be perfect. They don't want it to, they want it to be perfect because it's their creation. So they have so much fear because they want it to be perfect. So they're just paying attention to every single little detail. And David's saying, you were made this way. God was so fearful when he was making you because he wanted you to be so perfect, because he had a very specific reason for his creation. That's you. That is you. You had a very specific reason that he created you. But do you know what it is? Or are you just doing the generic stuff that everybody's supposed to be doing and still not feeling fulfilled, and still not feeling satisfied, and still not feeling that love and that joy and that peace that you're supposed to have every day in abundance? Not just every day, but in abundance. So take time, watch the teaching, and sit down and start writing. What is my specific purpose? Because you know it. It's locked up inside of you. But you probably have pushed it down and you've muted it, and you've let everything around you overtake the sound of what God has for you. So write it down. If you don't know what it is, message me. We can figure it out, because it's very simple. It is. Let's handle this. Let's get on it. Have a great day. God bless. Go out there and get it.